Morning, I'm still in Westminster House, the place where Satan turned up with all its demons on the 19th of June 2023. My birthday, I got all the sixes with a clash of thunder. I've been abused by Salford Council. They've not helped me in any way. Salix Homes. They may have put a roof over my head, but it's where I got tortured, and I don't just mean mentally tortured, by every negative and evil entity turning up, jumping in my body, trying to get me to kill myself. I got through that, I got past that. I prayed for everybody else while I was going through that. I prayed for the protection of animals and for this planet. I heard a minute before the earthquake happened in Turkey and Syria, I heard, and I was praying, for the survival of the planet. And I rang the police because I was being tortured by my alcoholic neighbour who claims to be agoraphobic, yet he's out drinking day and night on his bike that, taxpayers pay for. And he goes out in Manchester. I hit him with he threatened to murder me for 3 years. The police did nothing. So in the end, as he was stood outside my front door filming me, waving at me thinking we'd be friends but making a slit throat, I just lost it and I went and hit him with a brush. And it's typical that the police turned up and I got arrested. They told me they just wanted a word with me, and don't worry, nothing will happen. Now, I'm autistic. I told them I pick up on other people's energy. I'm psychic. So wherever you take me, whatever's happened there, I'll pick up on and I'll hear. So they put me in a police cell for 19 hours. Yeah, well, I'm autistic. I needed music. I needed to be able to clear my mind. I hadn't got a clue what was going on. And after 19 hours, I was having an asthma attack, and I was being told to shut the F up. If you were asthmatic, if you was hard of breathing, you'd have keeled over basically by now, and not be screaming while I was trying to catch my breath. Anyway, I ended up in a mental ward for 5 days just before Christmas. So that ruined my Christmas. I came out with all sorts of illnesses from the filthy, disgusting place. Sleeping on plastic mattresses. It wasn't a hospital. I was told that my financial problems was going to be sorted out and that my debts was going to be cleared. That's another issue. That there's been a monthly subsidy going to people for their electricity and the gas. Well, I haven't had it. Not once have I had it. But yeah, I keep getting billed, and it's like I'm being mentally tortured. I was thrown through a glass table in this living room. When I come back, in April, I had to go to the dentist, but I knew something bad had followed me back from that mental ward. I could feel it. Basically, my daughter was in between life and death, and I come home from the dentist, and I walked into my living room, and I was sending out my healing, and the next second, I woke up with a glass table on my head. I'd been thrown through a full, thick glass table with a big metal square in the middle, 1 millimetre away from my temple, breaking my ribs, damaging all my body, all my ribs and my back. Yeah, I got up, and somehow I had the strength of God. My angels around me, being psychic, must have picked me up and sent me a whole lot of energy. I got up, and I was literally dying all the time. And again, my neighbour, when I got back, and my neighbour still was hassling me, and I told the police what had gone on after hitting him. I know this is all over, this message might be a bit all over the place, but I'm autistic. I can't really express what's gone on. But I was praying for rain last year as well, and it was turning up when the reservoirs were going to dry out. I'd been awakened. Now I have the power to literally remove anything demonic for anybody else. Yeah, I'm here in absolute agony with my dental work. As soon as I got back from the dentist, I smashed through the table. The flipping filling fell out anyway. And then, not too long ago, it was June, just after my birthday, June, July, they sectioned me again because they can't understand me. I told them I can heal myself. Obviously, I can heal myself because I got up with broken ribs. it was trying to murder me in my own living room. So they put me in another flipping mental hospital, and I told them I pick up on other people's energy. And in that mental ward, as it's not a hospital, because they tried to force me to take something called risperidone. This place, Meadowbrook, is where they hand out razor blades to people who cut themselves. I couldn't understand why I was there. I don't self-harm. I don't hurt anybody else unless they're coming for me. This man's 6'2". Yeah, he's alcoholic. He set fire outside my home, painted a portrait and left it on my window. Karma bites. He stalks me even though he pretends to be agoraphobic, and I got sectioned. And in that home, like I say, I'm psychically gifted now. I've been close to life and death that many times. I've got a constant connection to heaven. I was hearing growling in there. And then my daughter got run over a week after. So this has all been after she was in hospital in between life and death. She came back, and the week after she got run over. It's like something negative has been following myself and my family for a very, very long time, and I won't put up with it anymore. Now, whilst I was being sectioned, for this man upstairs took an injunction out on me, which I've been trying to take out on him since I moved here, which is absolutely preposterous. He seems to be able to work the system. I hit him with a broom, I admit that, yeah, but he's constantly filming me in my living room, even though he claims to be agoraphobic, alcoholic, so he's intoxicated while he's filming me, riding round in Manchester on a bike that you guys paid for, you taxpayers paid for, yeah, pretending to be agoraphobic, so he gets extra benefits to go out in the middle of Manchester being basically drunk out of his head and come here and back here and torture me as a neighbour, screaming derogatory things at me 24 hours a day it was, until I told him I'd smite him, basically. And I am sick of it. I've been my head constantly hurts because all my skull was smashed in. How I survived it, only God knows. But I'm still stuck here. I actually got fined. Well, they actually summoned me to court while they'd sectioned me. And because I couldn't turn up because I was sectioned, I got fined £1,500 by Salford Housing. It's an absolute joke. Yeah, I'm that annoyed. I feel like smiting them myself. I want out of this place. I want to be able to go work. I order rain and I protect people. I look on the internet and these houses there with demonic forces in. I can leave my body from sat in this living room and protect others. So why am I not getting the help I need? I've tried, I've screamed it from the rooftops, I've put it on Facebook. I'm a psychic medium who's been tortured, who's actually, I was hearing my soul being raped, yeah? Evil spirit after evil spirit jumping in my body trying to get me to murder myself, smashing me about my own living room, and I have to pay for that privilege. I think it's disgusting. God won't take it. I speak to God every day and the angels around me. You don't understand. He's very, very angry at the treatment of how people in power treat other people who've got nothing. And I have shouted this from the rooftops. I'm fuming that you've actually had the cheek to find me and charge me for living here. And I will not stop until justice prevails. I've wrote to the council and they just section me because I'm questioning their hand, saying, excuse me, you're charging me for power I give out. When I hear people with the energy crisis, my spirit guide saves them. I travel, I like astrally project and I astrally travel with them. Yeah, I've actually took over an aircraft that was going to crash. It's like I can become the aeroplane. I can become like the wall. I can become things. It's strange. I'm a very, very gifted individual that's been tortured, but still has the love to try and help others. But I will not tolerate the way I've been treated. Getting charged to be murdered in your own living room by Satan and its followers is just disgusting. And I'll never stop. And if it continues, I will give them, the justice needs to prevail. Bless you.